back to my channel. So today's video will be kind of a first impression one brand makeup tutorial, and I received some goodies from L.A Girl Cosmetics, you guys, and I just thought to do somewhat like a first impression video. So in this video, this will actually be my first time of ever trying, you know, most of the products I received from L.A Girl Cosmetics, and I received quite a lot of products from them, from their BB cream to their powder to their eyeshadows, eyeliners. Like, I received a lot of things from them, you guys, so I thought to share it in this video right here. So everything will be tested out right in front of the camera. I didn't have any chance to try out any of these products. Everything was just right in front of the camera. I would say like 60 or 70% of the products I used to achieve this look right here is all from L.A Girl Cosmetics, you guys. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and of course don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you don't miss any new video from me. And if you want to see how I achieved this gorgeous look, then definitely continue to watch. Alright beauties, so I received a ton of makeup products from L.A Girl Cosmetics, and yeah, almost everything they have on their website when it comes to makeup. I have almost everything here, from their primer to foundation to powder to eyeshadows, and I can't wait for us to, you know, go through each and every product and use them, you know, to achieve today's makeup look. And of course, the very first thing I'm going to apply is a foundation primer, which will serve as a base between the skin and the foundation. And yeah, L.A Girl, they have this L.A Girl Pro Prep HD High Definition Smoothing Face Primer. So this is what we're going to be using for today's tutorial. And when it comes to the feel, it feels just like, you know, my regular primer. But you guys, from the name, that means it's not a mattifying primer. It's more like a smoothing, like hydrating primer. I don't think it's mattifying, but yeah, I love it. I love the feel on my face. So next, you guys know I can never apply anything like foundation on my face without first of all covering up my dark spots. And I'll be using my Freedom Makeup Pro Conceal and Correct. I didn't receive anything like, you know, a color correcting concealer from L.A Girl, so I will use this one. And you guys know I'm just so obsessed with this concealer palette, and I will basically use this dark brown shade right here to spot on the areas where I have blemishes. And I received two of their BB cream, and this one is L.A Girl Pro BB cream, and it's a high definition beauty balm. And I received this one in medium deep, and also I received one in deep. And this is actually my first time of using this product, and yeah, I think the deep is a little bit too dark for me. Let's see how the medium deep looks. I think the medium deep is too light for me, and the deep is a little bit too dark for me. And with the medium deep, I noticed it has somewhat like an olive undertone. It doesn't have a yellow undertone, and my complexion is more of a yellow undertone. So I wonder how this will work. I guess I'll have to mix the medium deep and the deep to actually get my skin tone. So let's see how this will work out. So after depositing it on the face, I will just start blending it in with my brush, and I'm using one of the Juvia's Place thin piece brush sets. And also, you guys, bear in mind this is not a foundation, it's actually a BB cream, and with the coverage, I'm really loving the coverage right here. This looks a little bit too light, but let's see. Let me just blend everything out. So when it comes to the coverage, it has a very high coverage, you know, as compared to other BB creams. This is great, you know, as a BB cream with the coverage. I love the coverage, but the color saturation, I'm not really sure about it. But let's just continue, because by the time I contour, you know, and highlight, let's see how everything comes out. But yeah, with the color, I feel like the color saturation is a little bit off of my skin tone, but let's see. Alright, so moving on to the eyes, I'm not really sure what look I will go for with, you know, the eye makeup, but first thing first, I'll have to prime my lids, and I'll be using the L.A Girl High Definition Eyeshadow Primer. And I love the fact that their primer came in somewhat like a pen tube, you know, that way it will be very easy to apply. I actually really do love their primer. It applies so smoothly and also is very pigmented. I love it. Alright, so moving on to the eye makeup, I received this 4 palettes from them, and this one, I actually love the packaging of this eyeshadow palette. It's so cute. And this one, I guess like the whatever is inside, this is more like a gray, you know, eyeshadow. That's what you will find in here. They are more of gray, you know, gray tones. And also over here we have this one, and this is more like pink fuchsia color, and yeah, the packaging is also pink. And this one is more like their neutral colors, and as you all can see, it has like some neutral eyeshadow colors right here. This one, and it's like their blue green tone, you know, eyeshadows, as you all can see. So I'm not really sure what palette I'll be going with. I think the only palette that actually have some matte colors is this one right here. So I will begin with this palette. I think I will begin with this eyeshadow right here as my transitional color. This one right here, I will start building up my transitional color from there. And of course, I will place it right above my crease. And the shadows are very easy to blend. Wow. Alright, so right below my transitional shade, I will go in with this eyeshadow right here. I'm actually very impressed with the quality of this eyeshadow palette. Like, it's very pigmented. Alright, so I'm actually here looking at this eyeshadow palette, you know, thinking of what to use on my lid, and then I looked at this outfit I'm wearing, and it has somewhat like a sea green, you know, on it. So I think I would go in with a green color. So I'll be using this palette right here, and yeah, I guess I will use these 2 green colors right here on my lid. Oh wow, jeez, this is actually pigmented, you guys. Wow. Right, so for my outer V, I will use this darker shade of brown, still from their neutral palette. So the next thing I will do will be to apply eyeliner, and I will be using their Fine Line Long Lasting Fine Tip Liquid Liner. So I would love to add a little bit of black to my outer V, and I'll be using this black eyeshadow from my Black Up Cosmetics palette. So I'll be lining my waterline, and I'll be using their Glide On Gel Liner. And next I'll be using mascara, and I'll be using Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Then I will use Daisy Cosmetics No Basic Glam Lashes. Alright, so moving on to the rest of the face, I will conceal and highlight some areas on my face, and I will be using their Pro Concealers. Actually, I received a lot of their Pro Concealers. I love their Fawn. I always prefer to use Fawn or Cool Tan, but for today's tutorial, I will be using Fawn, and I will basically apply it on my under eye, my chin, and my forehead. Then after that, I will set the areas where I highlighted with the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. So to set my whole entire face, I'll be using their Pro Face Powder, and I received quite a number of their face powder, and this one is Chestnut, and then I have another one in True Bronze. I have Warm Caramel, Cocoa, and Warm Honey. So I'll be using their True Bronze to set my face, and I think it's a little bit close to my natural skin tone. Let's see. I actually love the powder. It's full coverage, and I love how it blends, you know, on my skin tone. I really do love it. Alright, so next thing I'm gonna do will be to contour, and I'll be using a darker shade of their powder, and I'll be using this one in Chestnut. You can always use a powder to contour, you know, just a powder maybe 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin tone. Using the Chestnuts, you know, to contour my face isn't that bad. What do you guys think? I don't know, man. Yeah, so the next thing will be to apply blush, and I'll be using this blush from Black Up Cosmetics, and I have this one in number 05. And then to highlight, I'll be using my Kiko Water eyeshadow in 208. Alright, so I'll go back to the eyes and use this dark brown shade we used on the outer V, and just use it to smoke out my under lash line. And of course, I'll apply some mascara underneath my lower lashes. And then I'll go in with this green we used on the lid and apply it on my inner tear dot. Last thing to do will be to apply some lipstick, and I will be using L.A Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss in the shade Bazaar. I feel like I need to, you know, give my lips some dimension, so I'll be going in with NYX Brown Lip Liner. After that, this look is considered as complete, you guys. I'm really loving the outcome of this look, and with the fact that this is a first impression makeup tutorial, you guys, I wasn't able to try out any of this product, especially the ones I received from L.A Girl. You know, I wasn't able to try it out firsthand before I came on camera to film this tutorial. So, you know, most of the things I received from L.A Girl was actually like my first time of trying them out, and I'm kind of, you know, loving the outcome of the look. Although I feel like the foundation and the powder was a little bit off, but it's not so bad, you know, it's not that bad. Yeah guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and don't forget to share it, like, and subscribe. Until my next video, I will see you all very, very soon.